Hi, let's do our makeup together today, shall we? So I've already done my skincare. I washed my face, I put on my moisturizer, toner, all of that. I'll upload a skincare routine sometime if that's something that you guys want to see. I've also already primed my eyes with my favorite Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. And let's get started. So I like to start with my eyes in case there's any fallout. Now that the way I'm doing my eyes today is not really much chance for fallout, but you know. So this is One Size Matte Eye Popper Smoothing Creamy Eyeshadow in the shade Open to All. And I just take one little dot and spread it, blend it across my eyelid to put, this is just a nice little base for underneath the shimmer that I'm gonna put on top. Same thing on the other side. Ooh, I think I got too much. Let's switch fingers and try to shear it out a little bit. Nice. So, this is just a nice kind of base color for underneath. Now I'm going to go in with a ColourPop Super Shock shade in the shade Pledge Class. It's like a goldie. And I'm going to take that with my finger and pat that all over. Sorry, you guys. I keep letting my mouth hang open. I'm trying. We'll get the other side. Then we'll take a liner. This one is NARS High Pigment Longwear Eyeliner in the shade Mambo. And I like going all the way around my eye. I know that's not what is popular right now, but it's what I think looks good on me. I like it. I think makeup should make you look a way that you like, not a way that other people like. So I'm gonna keep doing it. First, I'm gonna do my upper waterline, and I do not know if I can keep my mouth closed for this, so I apologize, but I will speed it up so you don't have to stare down my throat too long. And my lower waterline. And now I'm just gonna go all the way and tight line across the top, as close to the lash line as I can, as thin of a line as I can, and thicken it out a little bit as I get towards the edge. And then I'll show you how I do the wing. So now I've got my line across the top. Since I have a little bit more deep set and kind of hooded eyes, I'm gonna go from the bottom line down here to make my wing. If your eyes are, if you have a little bit more lid space, if you can see more of your lid when your eyes are open fully, you can take your wing from the top, but it just wouldn't be visible and it would actually make my eyes look a little wonky if I did that. Also, I have eyes that are downturned on the outside, so if I took my wing from the top line, it would literally make them look more downturned. We're not going for full drama today, so if it's a little bit softer, that's fine. I'm gonna cover it with a bit of concealer and make it not so intense. Let's do the other wing. And then we connect it and fill it in. Honestly, since I was aiming for a softer eye look today, I should have done the wing with shadow, but here we are. Now, I'm trying to use up products before I open new ones now. So I'm trying to, I have a Too Faced Better Than Sex chocolate mascara. It was one of my favorite ones. Now it's a little dried out, so I'm trying to use it up so that I can open up a new brown mascara. That was really weird.
What?
That part of the room is not on camera. I thought you were a cat. So, not many people do this. I didn't realize this was weird. I've always done this with my mascara. I take it and I roll it this way, like, so it's coming in opposition to my lash, but like rolling, the top part is rolling towards my eyeball. And I find that helps me get it on more separated than doing the little wiggle, which I know is the standard, but I like to be different. I hate putting mascara on my bottom lashes. And now I'm gonna take, oops, that was loud, a cotton ball and some micellar water, and I'm gonna clean up a little bit of this glitter because I'm messy. I was doing it again. Now, I've been, especially for days when I'm not like doing a ton, not doing foundation. It's a fun new experiment. I know I'm late to the game. So here I've got a color corrector. This is e.l.f. color corrector, camo color corrector, sorry, and it's the peach one. So what this does, excuse me, anyone else obsessed with Wicked? So what this does is this balances out the dark circles under our eyes. Those actually have, depending on your skin tone, on my skin tone, they have a little bit of a blue. And so this peach balances that out. It's not going to make them look Do you hear this cat? He ate. He's fine. But see how now you can see it doesn't look completely like concealer. However, look at the difference. I should have left the other side without it so you could see. When I put concealer on, so if you're one of those people that you put your concealer on and you're like, well, it still looks like it still looks hollow underneath. It doesn't really look like natural skin. It's a little bit just kind of cakey and it's not, may I suggest, color corrector. Game changer for me, friends, and I know that this isn't new information. However, we're documenting our makeup journey together. I'm documenting my makeup journey and you're going on it with me, all 4 of you. I'm just taking the rest of my concealer, putting it places that I might need it, like this zit. And my nose, because my pores are insane. They're much better with my skincare, but even the improved version I don't love. And now what I will do, and I know I just said that I'm not doing foundation, but I am going to take a little bit of powder foundation. And I'm going to take this brush. Yeah. Because this foundation, I haven't done much powder foundation in the past. But I cannot apply this the way I've seen other people apply powder foundations with the puff, or by just patting it on. It doesn't blend with my skin when I do that. But if I take a fluffy brush and I basically apply it like setting powder, it gives me just enough coverage to kind of even out so that the concealer spots don't look quite as noticeable. Now, I'm going to take that same fluffy brush, I'm going to clean it out on my makeup towel that I keep on my knee. And I'm going to dip into, here's another one I'm trying to pan, is my NYX matte bronzer. I do like it. It's a pretty good dupe for the NARS one, which I know is not trendy anymore. I like a matte bronzer, especially for my everyday, because I work with little kids. I'm not, like, it's a big enough thing for them to see a boy who's wearing makeup. Like, I don't need to be sparkly all the time, too. So it's just nice to give myself a little bit of depth, a little dimension, kind of bring some color to my face. And then I'm going to take this blush. This is called Bootylicious from Il Makiage. And it's this really nice baked blush. I like it. It's kind of one of those like bronzery vibes. Like, it's a real nice pinky. When I swatch it, it looks super pink, but wait until you see it on my cheeks. This is my Wicked brush from One Size. I love it. It's a broom. I'm obsessed, like I said, with Wicked. But I'm just going to take my blush, swirl my blush brush in there. The cool thing about this brush is it has two different lengths of bristles. So these loose ones, they kind of sweep on a little bit of product and give me that like airbrush effect. And then once I get kind of all the pigment out of there and my first light layer over, I push into the more dense, and there's a little bit more in there to finish up my blush, so I don't have to keep going in to build up. It's kind of nice, like I can get my layers and I'm not like taking on giant amounts of blush, but I'm also not constantly dipping back into the pan, which I hate having to do. The only thing I will say is this brush came out as part of the Wicked collection, and I also have the Wicked palette because I'm obsessed. And the blushes on this palette, the brush is kind of hard to swirl in the blush without hitting the eyeshadows, so anyway, so we get blushed, and then I thought it might be fun, since I'm wearing this shimmery eyeshadow, to use it as a little bit of highlighter. So I'm going to take just the teeniest bit. And I know it really is just glitter, but I think it's kind of cute. is not like a normal highlighter, but I'm also not putting a ton of highlight on. All right, now for our brow. Super easy. Another one I'm trying to use up, Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. I love this gel. It works. I like it a lot. However, the color, I've found a warmer brow gel that I like just a little bit better. So I liked this one. It was my go-to for a very long time. But now I'm just kind of, especially for the winter time, excited to do a little bit more kind of a warmer thing. It's cold outside. I want to be warm in all the other things I do. I'll take a spoolie. If I can find a spoolie. There it is. And just blend in a little. This cat is insane. I hear you. I'm patting him with one hand and doing my makeup with the other. Urban Decay All Nighter. It's my favorite setting spray at the moment. And a lip. Have I mentioned that I'm obsessed with Wicked? So this is Urban Decay Vice Hydrating Lipstick in the shade Horchata, which is delicious if you've ever had it. I don't drink alcohol anymore, but if you do, highly recommend. And I am just taking the tip and tapping a little bit onto my top lip. Then when I rub my lips together, I actually get an almost perfect transfer. And I can just tap a little bit more color on. And we're all set. So, what do you think of my look for today? Is it good? Should I change it? What could I do better? What do you want to see? Do you want me to do more videos like this? Do you like Get Ready With Me? Do you want me to do a Get Ready With Me with my skincare? Do you like the ones where it's just a song in the background? Am I talking too